Do you want to make soul samples? Something that sound like this? If so, then you came to the right place. Today I'm gonna be teaching you how to make soul samples, alright? So let's just get right into it. I'm gonna start off by saying I do not know music theory that well, but what I do know is that FL has this thing where I can know where the scale is at any time, you know. What I do is I go to this little note gearbox up here, right click it, right click the minor natural, and then go to whatever key I want. In this case, we are in the key of F minor. So boom, now that we got that out the way, we're going to talk about the chords. If I'm being honest, we really only using 2 to 3 chords, kind of 4 chords, but for the majority part, it's just the same 2 chords. Also, I didn't mention, but the way that you know if how you're playing the key is if everything that's highlighted in white, that's how you know you're playing in the right key. I started off with a vintage organ from Analogy to give it that old school type of sound. So let's just play it. So you may be asking, yo, you just said stay inside the white notes, but you got stuff on the black notes. Yes, that is true. That is true. But even though I said that, sometimes putting it on the black notes give it a different feel. Ah, okay. So you may be wondering why I'm using some notes that are out of the scale, even though I just said we're playing everything in scale. Well, that is because adding notes out of the scale adds tension to the track. So even though I'm really just using the same 2 chords over and over, I'm still playing F minor chord. See, because the bass note is an F. Boy, if you don't. Alright, next thing we're gonna focus on is the bass, man. We need something that's like more up tempo, like to really just keep the pacing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hear that, man? Like, do you hear how upbeat that is? Now, let's put the 2 together. If you was wondering where that bass was from, it's from the Contact 8 library. I got the Rickenbacker bass, so there you go. And almost every old school sample that you hear is some type of string in there somewhere, so I just decided to add this. All I really did was follow the chorus that was played, and yeah, it's really nothing much. Yeah, it's always good to have a counter melody in there. You don't want everything playing the same exact note all the time. But for the next thing I will be showing you, it plays the same exact chords, but in a different way, and I'm gonna show you what I mean. Listen to this. Like, oh my God, do you hear how nice that sounds? Like, it gives it like the organ already made it sound dark, but this just makes it sound darker, but bright at the same time. So yeah, man. Sometimes you really don't gotta do nothing special. If you come up with your chords for the main melody, you're kind of set, because you can do things like this where you just strum it out, and then it'll just give it a whole new sound. Trust it, it's gonna sound good always. But here's how all of that sounds together. So yeah, to make everything sound more human, all I did was add another grand piano, and then I just strummed it just a little bit to give it that realistic feeling. Nothing different, still using those same chords. And for the most part, like I said, it's really just 2 chords. But in the second half, I do have 2 different chords playing just to give it some variation. And to finish it off, I just gave it this little jazzy feel. Just listen to it. Like, if I just play the melody by itself without the bass guitar, it sounds like a low-key like a jazz noir type of instrumental. But what really gives it that old school feel is the drums and the bass. So let me bring in the drums for you guys. Nothing special with the drums, just a kick, some hi-hats, and a snare. Like, listen, it's a basic pattern. Literally just that repeating over and over, like, kind of give it like a little delay, like I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it, but you see the pattern. But yeah, here's how everything sounds together. Boom. There we go, man. Like, it's really that simple. But clearly it was one other thing that I did do to it. I added some vocals. I'm not gonna lie, I use my own vocals, but then I put it through some AI because I cannot sing. But you know, I still want to have creative control over the vocals, so I just use my own voice to give it direction. I really do hate the way my voice sounds when I sing, so I'm gonna just play literally 3 seconds. That's all y'all get, is 3 seconds of the original vocal, and then I'll just show y'all the after product of the vocal. I want you, girl. I want you. No, we stopping it right there, bro. Play the original. Play the better version. I want you, girl. I want you, girl. I want you, girl. Girl, I want you, girl. Girl, I want you. Yeah, that's how it sounds, man. For the prompts for Suno, all I really did was put old school New Jack Swing acapella vocals. I made the lyrics that y'all heard clearly, and it kind of just heard what I said and then pasted it into Suno. That's all I got, but I did flip my own sample, and I'm gonna show you what it all sounds like. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I welcome you all. Sound like some mama daddy so damn good. Now